Hi guys. No, you can't be looking you. No, see where you go look. Oopsie.
When the Lord turned the captivity of Zion, we were like those that wept.
I beg, how does that relate to what just happened?
Life has like 25 careers. If I get sold out before October, free hair for the rest of the year.
You're one of those words that is used out of context.
Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower blown. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? 'Cause your fragrance takes over the room, darling. Can I call you Rose? I wanna put you in my heart. Oh. So love can grow. Can I call you?
Hi guys. See, you're looking down. Oh. I go close this laptop. Oh.
It's vanity.
Better vanity. Hi guys. I have a gorgeous superstar in the building today. In the presence of the one, the only Adefunkee.
Let me get the drummer. Please, I beg you. I'm up and coming. It's such a privilege to be on Life of Beauty's YouTube channel. Guys, this is an emotional moment for me.
Drama queen. Excuse me, drama queen.
I hope that I will not be sent out of this channel by the end of the session. I hope that I'll get featured again. You know how if something is done well, they'll say, okay, come back. We really enjoyed the last feature. So fingers crossed, dear fans of Life, I hope you love me after this video.
I'm sure you guys already love her because
this is my canvas for the day.
Yes, you guys did my hair. So this is the second time. Oh no, this is actually the third time you guys touching my head.
Oh, I think it's second.
The first time we filmed a YouTube video together years ago.
Me, like
when we were both upcoming. Yes.
No, me, I was upcoming. Then she has already come.
I'm like.
So now I'm not doing like this. But she's not doing like this.
Please.
So I'm trying to do.
I'm sure you guys know Adefunkee. Like, she has an empire.
Hey,
Adefunkee hair. Adefunkee. What's your beauty line? Tell me.
Beauty by Adefunkee.
Sell your market,
guys.
Girl.
See, by the way, I'm using the best products.
The best in the market.
To get this, my amazing, gorgeous
all
friend,
those things that you guys see on her page. She's going to be showing you the magic.
I'm trying.
Products to achieve all of that.
So please, after this entire session, make sure that you book.
Run and book Funke.
But
and buy Funke.
Buy all the products.
Buy it all.
If I get sold out before October, free hair for the rest of the year. Mark my words.
I don't believe that one.
Once I'm sold out
I believe
of
that
all
one.
of my pieces, if I collect money, collect it back. if I collect money,
see, even Funke staff is laughing here.
Free. I'll be going from locations to locations, country to country. I'll fly business to go and do free air. Just the fact that I'm sold out. Does that make sense? So please go and buy now.
Thank you.
So that the dreams can come true for the needy. The ones that need the free air.
The free air.
So,
all right, let's get to business. Let us begin.
It's going to be like a mini tutorial because I love to talk too much. I'm talkative. So who am I not to talk on my, okay?
On your what?
On my friend's YouTube channel now. I'm going to take advantage of it. Today, I'll sell my market. Do you know that I'm one of one?
She's the only one. She's number one.
Queen Bey. I'm playing.
Beyonce girls over here. Beyonce fans over here.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that Beyonce was going to be in London at the period that I was going to be around. She has already come to London. I
love Beyonce. I can't even lie. Beyonce is... Why do you like Beyonce, Sandra?
I beg. What's not to like? Have you seen Beyonce perform? She's a performer. She's a... 70. Do you know how many times I've watched what's the name of that documentary on YouTube? The one from Coachella that she filmed as a documentary. Her tour. The tour before last year's tour.
The one before Renaissance. Renaissance.
I watched that Renaissance at the cinema.
Mado.
Oh, I'm a Beyonce fan.
I mean, I've not watched
Beyonce fan.
any of the top, but I love Beyonce because of her work ethics. I feel like
she's so hardworking.
I feel like
nobody
she's
can take that
someone
away from
that
her.
inspires.
Everything that she has, she works for it.
Yeah.
Anybody could see that she works.
She
works for it. She's
an
very hardworking.
Exactly. She's a woman leader.
I think she's a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Like she does not settle for she wants it to
And
be
she-
top tier.
Yeah. And I feel like she's very original. Because I remember the day when she used to dance, Charlie, all the single ladies music videos, they'll be like, oh, she'll be doing too much. Like,
Now everybody wanna learn
they will
the
compare
moves now.
like her to maybe like a Shakira that will just do small. twisting- yeah. But now, you see that over grab behavior is what sells out at shows, actually. And another thing that I like about Beyonce's life is the Bible verse that says, I mean, it's not related to God, but it also sort of relates. It says, train up your child in the way that it should go so that when they grow old, they may not depart from it. I feel like the fact that parents from since when she was a kid have literally like made her like practice, perform. She's actually been working since she was a kid. So like it's like already like a part of her. Excellence is already like, yeah.
She grew up with it.
Yeah. So I like to gel out like the natural hair out of the way because you just need a very clean canvas to work with. And it also save your customer's hair from getting into the glue as much.
I'm learning.
Don't worry, she has a superstar of a sister. She doesn't need to learn. She needs to just say, Deborah.
It's time to slay me, girl.
And Deborah will be like, okie dokie.
I got you. Coming over.
So the first thing I would use today is a Skin Protect. Guys, I've put in so much into the branding of this product. You see, this product are for the bougie ones. 1% of the 1%, you know, and all of you are the 1% of the 1%.
Yeah.
So, apart from the fact that it is aesthetically pleasing, it actually works. So I'll tell you the function of the Skin Protect. It gives you like a barrier from the glue. It literally gets your skin covered, so to reduce like irritation. It also increases like the longevity of your installs because sometimes our pores tends to sweat and all stuff. But when you use the Skin Protect, it's like a film layer, so it will literally like cover up your pores so that by the time your pores is perspiring, there's something like a sealant on it, and it helps with like antibacterial. So like I have some clients that would, in fact last week a client actually said to us like, oh, did you change your formula because before I would break out from using glue, but this particular last 2-3 installs I've done, I no longer break out, so it's actually antibacterial. So guys, with all that being said, it is very important to protect your client's skin. I know a lot of people like to jump into using glue after cleaning, but I would say first and foremost, use your Skin Protect. It is very important. And it's very fancy, you know, when you go to your client's home service call or you're in the salon, you're bringing out Beauty by Dave, you're like, my hairstyle is fly, you know. Now, if your client is very sweaty, please go in 3-2 more layers. Or if they tell you, oh, like I'm prone to reactions, please go in. But my friend here is a baddie. They break out, they get reaction. Beauty from above. So because of that, I'm going to use just one layer. And I'm only applying it to this side, which is the left side. And that's simply because we're doing a closure install and I'm only using one
Baby,
side.
this is my side though.
And at the day they brush things, you know.
I don't know. I know they see what they do now. Oh, I'm sorry, my angel. This is my side. This is my side.
This is how you know
like
wicked
the hair
friends.
will come like this, Abi.
You see me do tutorial.
I know they
Finish
see
in
now.
that corner.
Sorry. I know
Guys.
they see. Sorry. No vase.
In this life, you reap what you sow.
No vase.
Yeah, man.
I think say you do everywhere safe. No vase.
Don't worry. When the Lord turned the captivity of Zion, we were like those that went.
I beg, how does that relate to what just happened? You're one of those people that is used out of context.
Our beautiful wig is from Laifa Luxury. My friend is an international hair seller.
Says the international hair seller.
My dear, Laifa has like 25 careers.
What kind of shade is that? Who can I eat a shade me like
They say
this?
jack of all trade master. Lies, my friend, master of all.
You just shade me.
As I just came in now, she was doing makeup. Oh, see, she has quickly set up for YouTube. If it was me, maybe 5 months later, I would be still like, get me the broom, get me the. She has sat down. So, okay, yeah. Get to work. Hey, also must pay. Oh.
You must pay. Oh, go pay our bills.
Please be like my friend Laifa and work hard. Don't do bad things for money.
If you don't do bad things. Okay, as a character,
we have to
as
preach.
you guys can see,
we have to preach. What is the most daunting thing about being an entrepreneur for you?
having a balance.
What balance? Social life, work life?
No, not that. Between my businesses, I feel like it would have been easier if it was just. I should even be asking you now that you have 2 businesses, 3 actually. How are you balancing them?
I've always had them. It's just that the one has always just been like more prominent than the other.
That's the problem. Like, I feel like when I'm focusing on one, the other ones, I can't give it as much focus as I'm giving the other one. Do you understand? Like, if I'm focusing on Laifa Beauty is enjoying my focus more than Laifa Luxury, Laifa Beauty Urban, every other thing. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not married yet. I don't have kids yet. So it's kind of scary.
My sister.
Like I'm struggling to balance it all, and
I always ask, like most of my married friends,
how
are you still successful in your field with children and a husband? And all of them said to me at different points that when you get to that stage, you figure it out.
That's what they always say.
They're like,
what a response.
Don't worry,
how did you help me with that answer?
You made me realize that life is in stages. So maybe when I'm ready for that, my good Lord that knows that his daughter can do absolutely nothing without him will make a way. Because as a single girl, it's a struggle, literally balancing everything and staying like afloat and successful. And I feel like Nigeria's pressure is even worse. Like the economy isn't like the most favorable.
You know, I don't even allow myself to think about all that. I just tell myself where there's a casting down, I'm declaring there is a lifting up. That's just all I tell myself. Because if I start to dwell on all the issues that running a business here in Nigeria entails, I'll just run mad.
You can't even dwell because Nigeria is the actual talk of no food for a lazy man. That saying that says no food. The person that said that saying was a Nigerian man, and he looked around and said, huh?
Light bill alone.
I know go fit chop today if I no go work. So no food. Like in Nigeria, you cannot say, I want to be lazy. Well, you can be lazy in Nigeria, sure. But then I always say prostitution is hard work.
Every work is hard work.
Stealing, yahoo is hard work. So everything said, body go talk. Like whatever you decide to choose to do, you have to put in like your all into it. So the lace glue. I mean, these are YouTubers.
That's a very nice packaging.
They'll do like this. Can you guys
so
say
to come and shade us on this channel.
They're like, so this product I got from this popular brand they just launched their skincare line. It's so cute. Can you see it? I think the light isn't making it so clear.
Yes, that was so accurate. I'm not sure if you guys can see it very well on camera.
But don't worry, I'll post the details in my bio. That's how they used to do.
That's a very nice packaging. And it's different from any lace glue packaging I've ever seen.
That was very intentional because I realized that whatever you do in life, you put in your all. It doesn't mean it will work out.
But at least you know
at the end of the day that you tried your best. And I always say something. I was listening to a friend today, like when you do something and it doesn't pan out how you expected it to pan out, never feel like, I made a mistake. One thing as a Christian I've learned is if I win, God's plan. If I do not win, God wanted me to have an experience from it. So anytime I do business now, like I do it with the faith that if things go a certain way or the other way, my God was involved in it. And that kind of just quiets
simplifies life.
It takes away the anxiety of you trying to, because the Bible says worry less and pray more. So it takes away the anxiety of you saying, I still have anxiety, I can't lie. Some days I wake up and say, hey, Jesus Christ, who sent me? But then when you think about the fact that God has called you, see the Bible verse that talked about the 5 coin, 2 coin, 1 coin, you realize that you just have to double what the master is giving you. It's your life purpose to like, so even when you take that leap of faith and you feel like, oh my God, I shouldn't have, it's really not your call or your decision, because the master has called you to make sure that what he has given to you internally, you have to
good steward of it.
You have to bring it out. You have to show it. And no matter the little capacity, you must give back to the master multiple of what he has given you. He says, go and what? Multiply. He didn't say only babies though. Because Yoruba men, they thinking like only babies.
Speaking, you're preaching really good. It's not only babies.
Yeah. What do you do when you're in doubt?
What do you say?
What do you do when you're in doubt?
My sister, my life right now is calmer because I'm just really leaving everything for God. Like before, I used to have severe anxiety. Like when I say severe, like I can't breathe because I'm so worried. I'm doubting. Like I have so many doubts about this or about that. Now I've learned the practical way. No, then I was always asking anybody, any pastor that I can ask personally, what does it mean to rest? What does it mean to rest? And say just rest in God. I never really understood what that meant until like this year. That's when I really understood what it is to rest. Like anything that I cannot do, anything I cannot control. God doesn't even want you to have control self. If you're having control, you are stressing yourself. So leave it for the one that has told you to rest in him. He said he will give you perfect peace if you keep your purpose firm. So I just learned to just rest in God. Like God has been taking care of me since I was small. And he said he will continue to take care of me till I'm old. So why am I stressing? I don't have to stress anymore. I don't have to, when the doubts are just coming, before I was saying, devil, go away. Now, you cannot just say devil, go away. You need to use words.
Yeah.
So you need to have, that's why it's important to study the Bible. Because if you don't have bullets, what will you use to shoot your gun? Like the word of God is the bullet that you need. So I just confess it. I'm a big fan of confessions now. I confess morning, night. Yeah. Confessions have really helped me. It's been a really turning point.
Yeah, that's actually true. Like because the Bible says that from the heart flows the things of life. So whatever you set your heart to, like if there's fear, the fear would literally take over. Exactly.
Whatever you focus on, it will.
Yeah, so you need to guard your peace, like that peace that, and the peace of God. He said it goes above all understanding. Like it's beyond you. Because the times when I would be so worried about something, and I would literally have to remind myself that like it is a phase. And I'll tell myself that, but I don't know years when I thought this other thing was the mountain before me. And did my God not say, tell that mountain to move? And it moved. So I remind myself like life was not meant to be a smooth sail. Because when life is a smooth sail, then you can never really understand the essence of it. Because as the Ecclesiastes, I said this chapter 1, he said there's time for everything. A time to cry, a time to laugh, a time to die, a time to birth. Like everything will happen to man. And it's also this book of Ecclesiastes, I think also that said that there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new that's happening to man that has not happened before. So like knowing that has also kind of made my faith steadfast. Like what is happening to you is not peculiar. Like you know how we always have this victimization mentality, like, why is this happening to only me?
I used to be
why
like
is this
that.
happening to me?
Hey, I'm like, God, I'm serving you. How can this kind of thing be happening to me? How?
Why is this happening to me? Like, what have I done? Look at my colleagues, look at my mate, like, God, why me? And you see, that's the devil trying to make you think that in the grand scheme of things, I say to my workers, like, in the grand scheme of things, you really don't matter. The only time you matter is when you live your life of purpose. Because right now, the world is at war. Right now, people are dying. Right now, people are trying to go into another universe to go and explore things. And right now, all I'm doing is putting glue on Sandra's head. So what I'm doing right here does not make the world not continue. It doesn't stop tomorrow from coming. So at the end of the day, you don't, as much as we think we matter, we really don't matter in the grand scheme of this world. It's really jiggy. So like it's more of like people say, hey, so why am I here? You're here to serve God. The day we all acknowledge that you're here to serve, like, as I think it's tragic as that sounds, but like we're here for a purpose. Like, and I would say to people sometimes when they be like, I beg. I would say, you said these are 5 fingers. They're not equal, right? This is tall. This is cutesy. Guess what? The best rings. Try and cut this pinky one that you think is small off and try to function with your hand. You will then realize how useful this particular finger had been in the grand scheme of things. So like together as humans, like we matter, but like you alone cannot upset the balance of the world. So sometimes when it's too much for you, you take it to your God because you really can't do much about it. And life will happen, life will happen. I remember when I was young, I used to tell God, like, why am I not the smartest person in the world? It used to bother me because as a kid, I was very academically competitive. I'd be like, why don't I know this thing the way this other person knows it off the head? Why? And then I realized that like in my older time that I am more creative than I am intelligent. So some people are just more intelligent than they are creative. No matter if you put 1,001 things, they can never create anything with it. But if you give them problem to solve mentally, anything that has to do with the brain, generating it, they will blossom. But you see, some of us, all our hands just need to do is touch something.
Everybody has their own kind of genius.
Exactly.
It doesn't
make anybody lesser.
the same way.
Exactly. So I feel like that has helped in business too as well. Like if I'm doing something and I feel like, oh, I'm having limitations, what I've learned about the Bible is that it says ask for wisdom from God, the one who gives to all without reproach. You just ask God like for wisdom. Like at times where like I really don't know what next to do, like maybe my next quarter of my life, next decade, I'm like, God, I'm really confused. I have no direction. I have no idea. It's almost like my brain is clogged right now and I need clarity. It says you hear a voice from behind telling you this is the right way to go. And weirdly, you will just see that like the minute you surrender it all to him, it clicks. Literally, like you have one more idea that you have been stalling on. You'll be doing the idea like this, tum 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 tum. But at that period, you have that strong conviction that says, push, fight, go with it. So now we're about to drop because the glue has gone clear. Do not drop.
I've never used this lace. So. Okay, sorry.
Why?
The Tech Pro. I just said they tint lace first before they wear them.
No.
Wait, which has been an olden day style.
Oh no, it's not that. It's just more of like the product that I use.
Okay.
You can either tint before or after.
I've learned something today. I thought you have to do it before.
No, you can do both.
You heard it here today. Adefunkee dropping germs. I'm teaching the girlies
Purr.
how to slay in 2025.
Suck with purr. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I wouldn't be long. Any word, my boo. So we're about to define our pattern with the wax. I have an habit of actually always like doing my...
See Funke's work.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's really cute.
It's so cute.
I have a habit of like, and it rolls easy. Rolls easy.
That's very cute.
Thank you, baby. I have an habit of always defining my pattern line before I'm done working because for some good reasons, it kind of helps me like see like the direction that I would be going. So the one thing I like about this wax is that it doesn't have excessive shine. Literally a zero shine wax, if you can see. The people at the back, can you see?
Yes, mommy.
Good.
Funke is the comedian, in case you guys don't know. You cannot be around Funke and you not be laughing like you don't have home training.
My dear.
Nora, am I right or am I right?
What shall she say?
I should have been around you before.
What shall she say? So you see how this wax stained the hair and made sure that like it's flat enough for me to see what I'm working with. Oh, baby. I'm feeling good, baby. So after creating my pattern line,
You know that scripture you mentioned, I didn't know it until a few days ago.
which one?
There's for everything on earth there is a time.
Oh, yes. It's a time for everything. It's one of my favorite scriptures because it just kind of makes you understand like it's beyond you. Like you can play your part, you can pray. And that also comes with the fact that sometimes I used to question like, why do things happen a certain way? For example, when I lose loved ones, for example, I always feel like why?
I've never experienced that.
Oh,
so
my
I
dear.
can't even imagine.
May you not experience it in your youth by His grace. And because death is inevitable.
Yeah.
And when it happens, may you have the strength to bear it, the fortitude to go on. Because that's like one of like as a believer, like it can make or break your faith.
Yeah.
And for some people, the faith will break, it will mold again. Because to live a life of Christ is a total surrender.
Yeah.
Whereby like it's beyond what you can express. And anytime I want to console myself, I remember the verse from the book that Apostle Paul wrote where he says to live is Christ, to die is gain. And I say, okay, we're here solely to live a life of Christ. And when the Maker says it's time to come home, it's time.
What I've learned recently is that everything in life is a test. It's a test. So before I used to be so, how can this happen to me? How can this happen to me? So now I just always pray like, Holy Spirit, help me to see what I'm supposed to learn in this season. Instead of seeing it as, why is this happening to me? I should see it as, what am I supposed to learn from it? There's always something that God is trying to teach us, and there are things that we're supposed to learn and we don't learn. God will keep bringing up situations again and again and again until we finally learn that particular
And as a
thing.
believer, the word is everything is happening for me.
For me,
and not to me.
Yeah.
So even when it's not looking like it's aligning with what you desire from God, you just have to understand that, like it says, the Lord's Prayer says we should ask according to His will. So if it's not part of God's will, sometimes. But then when you think of will, it's a very that is it. Because people that have lost their loved ones will say, "Oh, do you say it's God's will for my mom to die, for my dad to die?"
Test.
Yeah, because I've heard it before. They're like, "Do you say it's God's will for this hurtful thing, for the cancer to come?" And I say, like, the Bible says 1,000 years is like a day in the presence of God. His ways are not our ways. Like, no matter how much you want to question it, until man finds a logical way that man procreates, and until man finds the source of it all, things will forever be a mystery that you can either surrender to, or it will overconsume you. Because I've been with people who have lost their loved ones, and they will just be like, I beg, you say your God is love, you say your God is this.
But you let this happen.
Or maybe let's say their parents were like like worshippers of God. They'll be complaining. I'm like, you never promised anybody in your family long life. This person you're fighting God for, you were not there when He created that person. So you definitely do not know the person's appointed time to go back to the Creator. So now, a life is a life of purpose. That you have to now start to ask yourself, did that person live a life of purpose? Like, if I after all is done, my grief stages have all been done, can I go back and smile and say like, oh, this person has lived a good life? But then some people now come and tell you, okay, what about my son that is just starting out, just finished school, and death takes him? What purpose does he live? And I say to them, at that point, all you have is total surrender. Your anger cannot bring them back. Neither can your questioning. If anything, I always just used to pray to like God, like if I lose anybody tomorrow, let them be one with God. Because I think that is one that would really hurt me the most, if someone that I love is in the world before like they were taken. Because then what do you gain? Because I mean, ever since, what does a man gain to gain the whole world and lose his only soul? So for me, like if you die in Christ, you've won in life. That's how I see it. Like nice. Yeah, like my friend's mom now, and they're talking about all the work she did in Christ. I say, mommy lived a good life. Must have been, it was not really, I mean, we didn't want her to die now, but our life is a testament to God's good will and His good works. So man, life isn't guaranteed. So when you live it in such a way that tomorrow, if your Maker says, okay,
what did you do?
I think you should start coming home. When people remember you after the grief is over, they can smile, they can be happy. So that you've lived a good life. And I feel like the hardest thing is to be a believer in this world where like things don't go right. The church is always, and where immorality is now like normal. When we all do our bad behavior, like we justify it with I'll justify my own way. The Bible saying that from my mother's womb was I born a sinner. So sin has always lived with me. And I justify my own bad behavior. And I also justify with the Bible verse that says that all our righteousness is like a filthy rag in the presence of God. Like, even if I try. I feel like every Christian has a way of justifying like the sin. Then some Christians will say, oh, for His grace is sufficient for me. For I am made strong.
Does that mean you should continue?
I mean, I feel like
God forbid.
sin is something that I feel like Christians are always afraid to talk about it. But at the end of the day, I feel like sin is something that you can really not, there's no one way to sin. there's really no one way to say. And then there's like one direction anymore. Like sin transcends in everything. Desire, lust, anger. Some people saying, I keep saying it, they don't want to believe it's their anger. They are always angry. Envy, you name it.
So our video is going to be 1 year long. And we're
almost done now.
We're supposed to have another video where we're talking. We have not talked all the talk in this video.
Oh no, this is only Christian talk.
We will not have any talk to
Please
talk in that
question
one.
us. But of this part, you have to put voiceover and mute it too. Before people think I'm a pastor, I beg oh.
If you think you're a pastor,
I'm a baddie.
This is why you're a baddie for Christ.
They're not gonna find me in elementals. I say, no be you. You say what? I'm gonna do like this. They say, check up. That's one good thing about closure. We're almost done. The rest is just seal now, melting spray. If you come back to this code again, what will you come back as?
A woman. I'll come back the way I am. I feel like everything shaped me.
I'll come back as a bird.
Bird, okay. I would want to come back as a bird. As a woman.
If you shoot me one time for the sky, don't go be that. The struggles of humanity is too much.
This is too much. That's what makes life interesting. It's worth living. There are just moments that I just stay and just smile and just feel joy in my heart. Like my birthday. Just seeing all of you, my loved ones. I just said the prayer of Thanksgiving. Thank you, darling. It was only one that was there. Someone, okay, you can see water.
Gracias, muchas gracias.
That's how you know my girl is a well-traveled girl.
You can learn all of this on YouTube. Oh.
See, do you know that's the amazing thing about social media, technology as a whole? Like, I was speaking French because I'm doing French classes online. I was speaking French the other day. I was like, because there were some things that I already knew. I was like, all these things is from movies, though.
Yeah.
It's from social media. Like you just grasp like the power of like places that you've never been. You know it.
Yeah.
Hey God.
Makes the world look like a smaller place.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're done installing. We've sealed all the edges down. Now it's time to use the mousse. So I'm going to be using the mousse in medium brown to make sure that the lace blends-ish with our skin tone. Looking at the lace and our skin, it kind of already sorts of blends in. So just a bit of mousse will go a long way. And the good thing about the mousse tint is that you see I put the mousse and the lace is still seated. However, tie quickly and dry. When you please come, go through the other side. Because I need to take out all this bends from my leg. This is the part every customer hates.
I was already making a face. Squeezing my brain.
Okay, now we're gonna dry for a minute. Okay? Oh, praise you. Okay. So mousse tint has dried, and can you see the blend to a skin tone? Cutesy. So if you know me, you know I can hot comb for Africa. So there's a gap here that might show. So we're gonna try and fix it. So we're going to finish everything with our melting spray. Bestseller, actually. This is magic in the bottle. So Sandra, can you start to do your makeup?
Okay, baby. Funke,
yes.
What would you say has been your most challenging experience as an entrepreneur? What did you learn from it? And what would you advise someone that is at a stage in their career that they feel like giving up? What would you tell them?
Most challenging would be... Let me see. Because I feel like being an entrepreneur is always challenging.
Yep.
It probably would be balancing life altogether in terms of like friendship, family, and being at the top of your business. I think that's like my most challenging part of it. It's very going into entrepreneurship sort of like made me lose some friends.
Really?
Because I used to be in the 9-to-5 sector before I transitioned. So some friendships that I already formed before starting out. It was very hard to like keep up, which is entirely not anybody's fault. I just think that it's it also comes from if you're too ambitious, I guess. You sometimes get lost in the world of like your own design and you forget like things that matter, friendship, family, bond. So yeah, I think that's so. How have I navigated this problem? I'm still navigating it. For some days I'm like, I don't even care. I beg you. Everybody be alright. Are they feeding me? This I tell myself. Kids seem okay, but I feel like what I've tried to do now is be intentional about things that truly, and I will always say this, whatever truly matters to you, matters to you.
Yeah.
So if you're ambition over anything, never feel guilty, never feel bad. But if you're someone that you love to like have like a balanced life where like you have friends, family and co in your business, making time out for them is very important.
Yeah, because on your deathbed is the people that will be there, not all the success and everything that you've amassed over your time here on earth.
I agree, but at the same time too, one thing I always say is in life, a human being has to be fulfilled. So do what fulfills you. Because sometimes relationships too can be overwhelming. And for me, some friendships are, so this is how I picture love. If I love you, I'll take you as you are and not the expectation of what I want from you. So for me, that being said, if your friends can't understand that you have a drive that even you yourself can't really tame, it's okay to let them go. Because at the end of the day, like everybody will never live life the same. Everybody will never make the same. Two people can be presented with the same options in life and one would choose it and the other would not. Because life is about perception. Like I said now that on your deathbed, your houses, everything will not be there. But I'd rather die and leave a legacy behind where I know that my generations to come do not have to toil the soil like I've done, than have everybody on my deathbed because I'm dead. Bruh.
I'm proud from your soul.
It says in the Bible that we are praying for a man to live only once. After that, it's judgment. So even if you stay by my bedside or you don't stay by my bedside, what will have to happen to me after life will still happen to me after life.
Forget concept, Abby.
However,
I used to take a scripture to suit.
It's true. It's true. Because the Bible say, okay, when you're dying now, you're not transition. It says after death is judgment. So you that had one child, you that had 10 kids, you that had the entire family, if you die, you die. After death is judgment. So I'd rather die and have my kids cry, but there's a chauffeur saying, oh, where should I take you to? There is a chaperone asking, how do you feel? What can we like? I'd rather die and then the next board of director meeting, my kid is taking over a legacy. And when they're smiling, even though they're sad I'm gone, they're not sad about life because life is still good. So I feel like it depends on you. Some people like to live a life that is very simple and content. If you're that person, do it. If you're overly ambitious, do not apologize for what, because whatever fails each and every one of us as human is foiled by God. There's some very ambitious people in this world. Like no matter what you say, they cannot not be ambitious. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Now some people are like, if they don't have family, if they don't have love, life is incomplete. And there's some people that now, in my opinion, are blessed and they can do everything together. So,
do you have one or more sisters with you that work with you?
Just one sister works
Just
with
one
me.
sister. Okay, how do you navigate family and career? How do you maintain your sisterhood in general as the firstborn that you are?
As a firstborn, I've been sort of like a breadwinner-ish. So navigating life is different for me because I'm that firstborn that is sort of like a father-ish. So there's a level of respect that is already in the family towards my position in the family that might not be the same for like every normal firstborns. So there are times where like I have to make the decisions. I determine like how things go. And I think like over time so the only thing I would probably say I struggled with before was getting my siblings to understand that life is not all games and fun. Mm-hmm. But every other day, like we're getting it.
Words.
Every day is better than the day before. Is what I would just say. So me as a firstborn, I kind of was already taking care of my siblings since I was 19. So I'm sort of like used to being. I don't think I can thrive as not the firstborn at this point. Everything I do has firstborn behavior. I have oversabi spirits. I have ITK spirits.
Say spirits.
Now me they no pass. But yeah, it's been very awesome. I won't lie, because God has used me to sort of like change the narrative in my family, and God has blessed me with amazing sisters. And I say this because I see what like kids of this day and age do, and I see how my sisters are grounded in faith. So for me, it's like I do my part as a human, but God Himself has been the one taking care of that family. So I hope I've been able to answer that question.
I'm actually very proud of you.
Thank you, baby.
And I like how you carry your sisters along.
You have to, even though you go walk tired. There's a saying that says a one-eyed man in a blind land is king. At the end of the day, that one-eyed man will see share because he will literally have to navigate
All
everybody.
of them.
And like the crab theory, you cannot come out of it. So for you to be able to come out of it, everybody has to come out of it together. You want your generation not to be behind. Only you can do that job. So everybody has to move at the same time with the same motivation and speed. Might not be the same speed, but at least the same motivation. So yeah.
My last question for Funke. Funke and her tribe are goals. It's an example of iron sharpeneth iron. Like Funke's group of friendships. Is it group of friendship or group of friends? Group of friends. Like I love your sisterhoods. Like you, Tomike, Vicky James, Arike, who else? Who else is in your friend group? All of them are winning.
A lot of people.
All of them are winning. Like all of you are legit winning. And since I've known you guys together.
Yeah.
I've been in Lagos since 2017. I think I knew you guys around like 2018. And you guys, the friendship has been maintained. Like how do you maintain that sisterhood? Especially with all of you's growths. All of you are doing amazingly well. How are you still able to maintain the friendship?
So I think first of all, for me, I think my friendship with most of my friends, God is at the center of it. So you cannot have, I say sometimes people tell me, friendship has a lot of fallout. I say it depends on what the friendship is rooted in. So for me, like, I say something like, your friends are a reflection of who you are. So if you always have issues having friends, you need to check yourself well. And that's not necessarily saying you're a bad person. It just says that maybe you make bad choices. Meaning that you're attracted to wrong people for wrong reasons. So you keep making the same mistake. For me, when I fall in love with somebody, it's their heart. What makes Laifa my friend, even if you might not see me and Laifa together all the time, is that I know that Sandra has an amazing heart. So for me, if you're good people, if your heart is good and kind, you sort of already have like my heart open to you. And I really love successful people. Reason why I say so is because like if I said, iron sharpeneth iron. I'm not the friend that wants to be the only one that has it. So when you're the king of like a country or a state, you realize that you're above it all. And even if when you're wrong, a lot of people cannot necessarily advise you to your face. But when you're filled around with people of power, valor, virtue, you realize that like where your knowledge ends, someone else starts. And that kind of motivates you to keep going. So if I'm talking to my friend Vicky, she always tell me things like, oh, mom, my girl, you did do am. And I'll be like, you say how you did run now. And then we'll say the same thing to Tomika. I was like, do you want to kill yourself? By the end of the day, like, I know for a fact that we all inspire each other. Like, the fact that, like, oh, Adefunkee isn't quitting, I'll try again. The fact that, oh, Vicky isn't quitting. The fact that, oh my God, Tomika went to bed 4 a.m. She's really up 7 a.m. for this next gig. It just keeps all of us, like, grounded. And I feel like at the end of it, like I said, God is at the center of it. Like, when you see us converse or we gist, you know that these people have the fear of God. And the Bible says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. So the fact that we love God in our different, because the way I love God is not the way I express it, is not the way they express theirs. But we know that, okay, this person
very heart of it
has God in the middle of it all. You get? So I feel like that has kept our friendship, and we're very honest to each other. Like I feel like everybody knows what everybody represents in everybody's life, so there's no over expectation. You get? Like there is no oh, you didn't do this to me the other day. We all know like, oh, this person isn't picking your call, they're busy. She's maybe closing a deal, doing something very important. She will get back to you. And we all know that like when we need each other, we're just one call away, we will be there. Do you get? So we all know we are okay with what we are in each other's lives. So it kind of helps manage the expectation. There's no like, oh, you love this person more. Even let me tell you how bad it is. If I do something and Vicky posted, Tomika can come and say, mad though, you don't mean it. Same thing, Tomika did something cute, I'm like, over Sabi. Like, at the end of the day, but we all know, like, what we all represent in each other's lives. Nobody is deceiving themselves. Nobody is pretentious. And we genuinely love each other. Like, if you come into a room with me and my friends, if we're talking, we want to see each other badly win. It's so weird because I see girls don't like girls. My friends we love each other. Literally, like we like to do. In fact, it's so bad that like, and I picture the future. I can't picture the future without them in it. Like it's almost like these people, like forever and ever and ever and ever, we're going to be at the top of it together. So I guess have a clean heart. Lagos friendship, they don't have clean hearts.
Because it's all about it's selfish. It's all about me.
And that's very valid. If in friendship, I feel like for you, so I used to say something to anybody that tells me, that they love me. I used to say something that if you want me to define love, I'll only tell you John 3:16, and it says, "For God so loved the world that He gave." To love is to give without expecting. If it comes back to you, good. If the Bible says, good men should come back to you, great. But like the goal when God is loving you is to give. So when you're in a friendship, your goal is not to say, "She be yesterday, na me give him 2 toast bread. Today come, she no give me zobo." No, that's not, because at the end of the day, I realize that like even the worst friends, except maybe there's no God in their hearts, even the worst friend, when they realize that, oh my God, for every season, no matter how badly behaved I am, this person is always there. They adjust. I've seen friends that I've tried because maybe they know that, I've not always not been the friend that is always available. When they say that, oh my God, my friends, irrespective of what I do and how I do it, they are always there. So they always adjust. And that's why they are good people, sure. Like I say, when you love somebody, you don't love them for who they are. You love them despite who they are. It's why, like, I have different friends that our behavior does not match, but they are my guys. Like, unlike personality of most of me and my friends, it doesn't match. But it's not that, I fell in love with Tomike because she's an on air. It's that, I fell in love with Tomike because I love Tomike. I didn't like Laifa because, Laifa is a YouTuber. Is that, I like Laifa because Laifa is good people. Laifa is good energy. Laifa is always happy. It's a skill.
It's a skill.
And it's a gift from God.
It's a skill.
You see, the joy that surpasses all is a gift. Not everybody can be happy. Being happy is a gift from God. So when you see people that are truly happy, be happy for them. And I also think another reason, one thing that I think me and my friends we have in common is that we believe that like when God blesses one of us, is in the neighborhood. So it's not really a competition. Mm-hmm. It's more like, oh my God, you've done this for my friend. You definitely can do it for me. And then I tap into your happiness. I tap into your success.
Greedy.
So I feel like that
being
is
envious.
Yeah. And you just attract your kind. Vicky James is my absolute sweetheart. Like, our kind is rare, our kind is very special, our kind is deep. When she loves you, she loves you. You don't have to mean anything. You don't have to give anything
to deserve
the love she has. So for me, that's God's love. It's unconditional. It's not because of what I stand to gain from you that keeps us in this friendship. So yeah, I have unconditional love for my friends. I love you, Vicky. I love you, Tomike. I love you, Arike. I love you, Chizoba. I love you, Adora. I love you, Chidima. I love you,
don't miss
Ada.
anybody. I was waiting for that.
I love you all. I love you, Chinonso.
I don't know Chinonso.
I love Tosin. I love you, Tosin again. I love you, Okpe. I love you, Buki.
You don't call my name inside there.
I love you, Sandra. Sandra is good people. I met Sandra in 2019. And she has remained the same.
Aww.
Like,
you too. Do you know that's what I wanted to say? You too, like you, Vicky, you have remained the same since then. Like, I remember the first time I hung out with all of you. I don't know, were there? It was a birthday for Vicky that you guys surprised her.
No,
one restaurant in Phase 1. Tomike was there. Everybody was there. Dots. Okay, no, you were not there.
No, I wasn't there.
The love that I felt in that environment, I was like, nah. It was surprising to me because I'd never actually experienced that kind of love among friends. And not just friends, there's just two, like a group of friends. There's usually like sub-cliques inside a friendship group.
Oh no,
and it's like, you love this someone and you love me. It's that thing you were saying about expectations.
Yeah, I feel like also everybody knows what everybody is to everybody. So there's really no, I love you, Busayo, and I love you, Sharifa. There's really no expectations that are not like, we all know like, this is who you are to me. This is what you are to me. And at the end of the day, I feel like once you have God at the center of any relationship, be it friendship, be it marriage, it sort of just transcends differently. Even when you're angry at each other self, it's the fear of God that will not make you act out or irrational. Because it's not like, oh, we don't have our issues from time to time. We do, but we know, say, okay, we're Christians. What will Christ do? Yeah, you live by faith.
I'm so proud of all you've achieved, Funke.
Thank you, baby.
And the fact that you didn't change.
Because I'm up and coming, guys.
Shut up. I'm up and coming.
I need to blow when I blow.
My Oga.
Don't even try out.
Yo, what?
What is it? What the rest is?
Billionaire.
Hey, man.
Billionaire. EGT cash.
Chopping and spending
the money. There is no mercy for money. Oh my God. I'm the cash.
And we are done.
Woo! It's a wrap, y'all. See, when I enter church, you're wondering what's going on here. Did this girl come to church? Because I don't go to church looking like this. Never ever. No, I have my jacket here. Guys, Funke transformed me to a gorgeous damsel.
He looks really pretty. Makeup by Life of Beauty. I think my friend has 27.9 billion businesses.
I thought you wanted to say dollars.
No, you have that in dollars.
Amen.
She's a trillionaire in dollars. The money is even too small. YouTube money is too small. And my friend's money. In fact, she's about to buy YouTube. She's about to buy it. I should give one of the biggest accounts.
Oh my God. I didn't expect that. I told me.
Why is that funny?
I can't breathe. I don't know. I didn't expect it. It was shocking. Like, how do you come up with this
watch
thing?
Up with this space. I'm about to buy YouTube.
Thank you for coming on my channel, baby.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure Beauty by Adefunkee, Adefunkee, Hair by Adefunkee. Everything's gonna be in my description bar below. You guys should go follow this multi-talented woman and support her brand. She's doing big things.
By God's
grace. Let's support her, please.
Yeah, it's really cute, Sha. I can't lie. It's really, really cute.
I'm gonna show you guys the back. Like when I looked here, I was like, damn, what's going on in the back? Hey, Funke did not come to play this here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at.
Anyways, bye guys.
Tell them what to do. You don't just say bye. Hello, YouTuber.
Okay, I'm buying.
So,
anyways, thank you guys for having me. My name is Adefunkee Adefu. What's my son? Sorry.
Wow.
Say that again.
I don't know your son.
My name is Adefunkee Adefule, and I am the CEO/creative director of Adefunkee, the group. Under this group, we have the salon, the bridal, beauty by Adefunkee, hair by Adefunkee, and per my fabulousness, Adefunkee. Thank you guys. Mwah.
Please like this video.
Comment.
If
you like, if you think it's beauty,
patronize my girl.
Don't lie, yo. This is beauty. It's only beauty you should write. Screaming beauty. If you say anything wrong, I'll find you.
I'll find you. Get
As
your
my friend's makeup, I was like,
Get your install from Adefunkee.
This is fine, Sha, and the quality is good. So buy this wig from Life Luxury Air.
Thank you very much.
Don't go and buy the one from Yaba and I'm going to show your design. It will not.
It's not gonna look like
work. Luxury only, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower blown. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? 'Cause your fragrance takes over the room, darling. Can I call you Rose? I wanna put you in my heart. Oh, oh. So love can grow. Can I call